I talked to Sky Zoo. Sky Zoo said you were solid. He was like, yo, Karen's solid. That's a good way to go. I said, bet. This is around the time Nipsey did his $100 mixtape shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, Karen's the way to go. At the time, I was fucked up. I had an investor. He done already kicked up so much money, and the only thing that I had left was a little bit of bread that we had left, in which we chose to hire you. And that was a big decision on our behalf because that was all that was really
Wait,
left in the budget.
I'm sorry. Who am I talking
Yeah,
to
it's
right now? This
Joyner. This
Joyner?
is
That's Joyner
Joyner.
Okay,
This
cool.
is
Lucas.
Joyner.
Okay, cool.
That's all. That's all that was really left in the budget at that time. That was 2015. You keep saying it was 7 years ago, but that was a big time in my life. My son was about to be just born. My back was against the wall. I had an investor who kicked up hundreds and thousands of dollars, on behalf of me. And at this time, hiring you was like our last ditch effort to really do something. And I really believed in the name Karen Civil. And, just reading the publications and talking to Sky Zoo co-signing like a motherfucker. Yo, that's my girl. Yeah, yo, Karen's the real deal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I felt like you knew what the fuck you were doing. If I thought you was about to go pay for some mix shows on radio, I would have never did that shit. That's not what I needed. I didn't want that shit. I needed you to come through, put your fucking arm around me, the same way I seen you put your arm around Nip, and I had those conversations with you on the phone. Well, I said, yo, the same shit, when you put your arm around Nip and all these different things you're doing, I look up to that shit. That's what I need from you. That's what I want. That's what I'm paying for. And everything was cool. We on the same page. And now all of a sudden it's woo, woo, woo. I can't do this. I don't know what niggas expect from me. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, what are you talking about, bro? And then you didn't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hit you, you wasn't answering the phone. And now you want I try to have a conversation with you. Where the fuck was my conversation 7 years ago when I wanted to have one? When I'm in the fucking slums, in the back alley of my old fucking 132 Dewey Street apartment, bro. Where was my conversation when I was calling you and my son was about to be born and I didn't know what the fuck was about to happen? When you was on vacation and you told me, don't disturb me while I'm on my fucking vacation. Where was my conversation? I didn't get no fucking conversation, did I? So why the fuck do I want to hop on the phone with you and hear you out now? Now I got to hear you out for you to be like, hey, Joyner, what's the problem? Why you feel like this? Oh,
So
now.
Joyner,
So that's how I feel. You heard? That's how I feel. I'm not trying to
listen,
be
listen,
hype. I'm not trying to disrespect
listen.
nobody. I got a
Okay,
lot of emotions from
I,
back then that's
I,
coming up. You feel me? And I'm not
cool,
trying to disrespect
cool.
nobody. I'm just
Karen,
feel
let
me.
him
But I'm gonna let you
finish.
talk.
Joyner, let
Let
me
him
ask you
finish.
a question, Joyner. How would
What's
you
up?
want Karen to correct the situation with you and her? How would you want it done?
Now, I want to. Can I answer that first before he answers this?
Yes,
Can I
yes.
answer? Can I? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Who is that?
This is
That was
Keita.
Keita.
Keita. Okay. Cool. Let me answer this first, Joyner. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you in neutral tones. So I get what you're saying, the disrespect of everybody else. Let's not do that to one another.
Nah,
I
I'm not
get your no,
disrespecting
no, no.
you.
Listen,
I'm
listen.
just saying my voice is it's
Be
not to be disrespectful to like I'm yelling at
so.
you. I just have a lot of
Mhm.
passion on what I'm saying, and I don't want you to
Okay.
take it like that. It's not to
Okay.
that. You feel me?
Okay.
So
Okay. I got that. So I'm gonna say this to answer your questions and to answer what you just said. I had conversations with. Does Sean still work with you?
So when you saw radio and mix shows and all these things that you was already doing on there, you could have told her, "Nah, I don't need you to do that. Apply that money to some other things that you may do." Right? So you kind of like put. She don't know that you didn't hire D and Shadow. She don't know that shit. So she doing what her standard format. What she does. Okay, I'll do
right.
this. I'll do this. I'll do this. But if you got five things that you already paid for to have done, now you eating up. So I'm gonna call it your 48 because 20% of that gonna go to her pocket. That just business. So now you eating up some of the 48,000 that could have went elsewhere because you are assuming that she knows everything that you're already doing. So I think, not to say she didn't spend the money, but I think whoever was managing your situation, I'm gonna put it on them because I'm a manager, right? Whoever was managing your situation, not you, because you're the artist, right? They dropped the ball, nephew.
And
I'm
can
gonna
let me
Some of
tell
say
you
that's
this.
that
baloney.
fucking day. I'm calling you because I'm trying to get some clarity. I wasn't blowing you the fuck up. I just wanted to know what the plan was, what's going on, what we doing, you know what I mean? You got to remember, I'm a nigga who just had my investor give it the last signal. Motherfucker told me like, yo, this is it after this, nigga. If this shit don't work, I'm already 500,000, 600,000 deep in your career, nigga. This shit don't work. I don't know what to do. So now I'm sitting here nervous. My son about to be born any fucking day now. And I'm sitting there trying to hit you because I'm looking, you know what I'm saying, for you to be like, yo, we good. I'm about to get you this. I'm about to do that. Now, what I heard you say earlier was radio got paid, such and such. Nowhere in this memo they said anything about radio. We were already paying radio. D and Shadow and them niggas or whoever the fuck is out here in New York doing anything. We already was doing that shit. We didn't pay you for radio. That's not why we got you. That's not why we. So you telling me right now that we paid radio with that? Where? How? I'm looking at the memo right now that you sent me. Nowhere in this motherfucker does it say you was going to put 20, 30,000 in radio. It don't say that. All it says was radio interviews. We didn't even get no fucking radio interviews. There was no show openings. There was no blog placements. And what you talking about, mix shows, we was already getting mix shows. I didn't need you for that shit. That's not why I got you, because I couldn't get a fucking mix show. I didn't get you because I couldn't get a radio interview. I didn't get you because I didn't have a little bit of a little blog traction. That's not why I got you. I felt like you sold me a fucking dream. And then you stopped answering my phone call. Mind you, I got a son on the way. And this is all I got. You feel me? So I'm real fucked up now. And then you, every time you answered the phone, it was like, nigga, what you want type shit. Like, you like, I'm bothering you. And then I noticed you said some shit on your tweet, like, or the shit that Shade Room posted, your little letter and shit, where you was like, oh, you know, artists think they have 24 access to you. Motherfucker, if I just handed you 60K and I had access to you before, I should have access to you now. I can't talk to you? Who the fuck you think you? I can't have a conversation with the person I just handed 60K to her account. I don't know who the fuck you paid or what. You didn't give no breakdown. Hold on, fam. I'm gonna let you speak.
Okay, go ahead.